for the benefit of our audience, can you briefly describe the mandate and strategic importance of the Nigerian College of Aviation Technology?
Thank you very much. You're welcome, gentlemen of the press.
Thank you.
The mandate of the college basically is provide training, manpower development for all aviation professionals, including pilots training, air traffic controllers, aircraft maintenance engineers, aviation security personnel, and all other professionals in the aviation. It is only in the aviation industry that training is part of the operations. Most of the aviation professionals, every 6 months, they have to undergo training, retraining, for them to renew their license. So they have given so much priority to training and retraining. For instance, a pilot, professional pilot of particular aircrafts has to renew his license every 6 months. And for him to renew his license, he has to undergo training. So some of them, they have to even find a place where they can do training abroad. Nigeria is spending a lot of money for this pilot to go abroad and do training. And also Nigeria is losing a lot of opportunities because there are certain things that we can have in our midst that foreign pilots or foreign professional aviations can come to the country and do the training. And what do you get? You get what they call foreign exchange from the training. Okay? And you also save a foreign exchange because if the pilot has to go to America to renew his license, he wasted a lot of money in terms of air flight and other things. So we can accommodations. So, but if we reposition our college to have more trainings capability, I'm telling you, we can get, we can generate a lot of foreign exchange for the college and for the country. And we can also reduce what you call capital flight, people from the aviation industry going abroad. So we have enriched our programs to meet international standard. All our programs, in fact, almost all our programs have to meet international standard where they can be allowed to run a program. So that means the international standard is the same standard you get one in Nigeria, is the same what you get in abroad. There's no much different. The only thing that maybe in terms of the comfort, maybe the accommodation and that one did not cover. Okay, it's subjective.
Yes.
Even if you bring 5-star hotel, somebody says it's not conducive for you. Okay, so these are the things that, but we have a lot of potential, and I think Mr. President is trying to reposition the aviation industry to meet of, to make it sustainable. Okay, we have already based on international standard. You can't even run a programs without being. You have not met international standard. And periodically, every year, the Civil Aviation Authority will come and assess your resources, human resources, material resources, that's equipment, and ensure that they have met that minimum standard set aside by ICAO, that's International Civil Aviation Organization.
So, sir, since your appointment as rector, what would you say have been your top priority in positioning the NCAT as a global front?
All right, actually, there are many low-hanging fruits in terms of revenue generation for the college, and what we are trying to fast track it or maybe start operating it. For instance, we have full flight simulator, 737 simulator, which is one of the assets of the college and is on the high demand globally. So already it has been installed. We have purchased the general government has purchased for the college and it's been successfully installed. But only for us to operate, to get the license or certification for them, for us to do this, what is delaying it. When I came in, I said, okay, this should be my topmost priority. And then let us fast track the certification process.
Okay.
And that we are doing it actually with collaboration with NCAT, even though because it's a new area to the Nigerian civil aviation at all. So they don't have prior experience. So the NCAT spend a lot of money training its staff, training NCAT staff, so as to get the requirements for the certification process. And that we have done enough. Now, what is now left is that after the machine was supplied to us over 4 years, it has not been put to use. But now that we have wanted to make use of it, so we have to restart the machines, and so the manufacturer has to come and ensure that it's 100% working, functioning, so that we can start it. So, but hopefully, in the next 3 months, this machine will come to function, and we'll be starting generating revenue and training others. We also look at the decaying infrastructure. The college was established as far back as 1964, and most of the buildings are in bad shape actually. And also some of them need to be upgraded. Okay, in terms of building, the building you built in 1964, you can't expect it to maintain it. But even though they keep it functioning, continue to be painting, but we need to make it in a modern way, right? So that we can also to expand it. So the expansions and modernization of these infrastructures are also key priority. There is also the aspect of increasing of some courses or additional facilities or equipment. Because I realize that many agencies rely on the training of the college. Okay, for instance, one agencies cannot promote their staff until they acquire some certificate from our own end, and our facility will not be able to take as much as they require. So it's taking us time to meet up their training. I say, okay, if that's the case, we cannot stall the progress of another sister organization, even though we have a monopoly. So we just have to go for additional facility as well as upgrading the existing facility so that we can increase our intake.
Okay. So the aviation sector is evolving. So what steps have been taken to be able to integrate new technologies like drone technologies into the college?
Yeah, actually, yes. Even before I joined the college, they have started pursuing the drone area, and to the extent that they have trained some of our personnel on that drone, and that they are now pursuing license with the NCAT. In aviation sector, you don't just start anything, even no matter how competent you are in that area, you need to be licensed to be authorized before you can do anything. So we're in the process of acquiring the license, and we're also in the process of establishing drone laboratory. Okay. And also, we also established a new department or new unit called Research and Innovation that's going to be bringing new emerging technology, not only drone, anything that we should be in the forefront in the country in terms of bringing this in. Because the way things are going, when new or emerging technology has surfaced or arrived in the country, people will now look at the college for training and other things. So rather than waiting to be reactive, we're supposed to be proactive in terms of this. So that we're going to establish innovative and research and innovation department, searching for all this opportunity. Before anybody can ask us, we have already gone ahead of them.
That's wonderful, sir. Yes, sir. So, what partnerships or affiliations does the NCAT currently have with international aviation bodies?
Yeah, actually, by law or as an approved ATO, that's approved training organizations certified by NCAT, which means we are already we are a member of the ICAO, that's International Civil Aviation Authority, and we are regarded as a center of excellence in Africa, and we have even a platinum membership of that because of the number of programs we run that is certified or that made the ICAO. So ICAO General Assembly, we are part of it, we are going to participate in it annually. So every year when they are on the ICAO, we are involved. So we have other affiliation apart. So that going to ICAO is a must, is a non-negotiable. Okay, it's a must that you must certify ICAO requirements. ICAO is being represented by NCAT Nigeria. Okay, whatever NCAT does is representing ICAO. And so we have to meet ICAO standard before NCAT can license. So we have already made all that. Now there are other additional like IATA. Okay, as International Air Transport Association. We have also some affiliation program with them where we do diplomas and other things. They have that. They are also into affiliations, or anyway, we are also affiliated into AABI, that is Aeronautical Affiliated Bureau International. It's an American organization. Just last 2 weeks ago, we sent our representative. They invited us for a meeting because they normally certify all aviation training globally. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. So, can you speak to the role of the institute in addressing the demand for more aviation experts, especially the female folk, the women?
Your participation, well, actually, that's why it's subjective. Actually, it's actually even the demand of our service is highly competitive. Okay, even if we say okay, we give a slot to women, if they don't meet their requirement, there's nothing you can do about it. Okay. And one of the requirement is funding. Okay, all our programs are self-funded. We don't get scholarship, we don't get this thing. Okay, so anyway, there was the times also some ladies they wanted to join, but they don't have fund. We have given the admission, but they don't have fund because we have to spend a lot of money in training, especially pilot training. Pilot trainings, it's costly. And even though we're the only two in Nigeria doing the pilot training, one in Ilori and one in Kwale, our own is cheaper because our own is we pay about 25 million per for each student. You can see, and out of this amount of money, we spend almost 99% of it on aviation fuel and feeding of the student. So in this, these are the things that you can say that there's nothing you can. In fact, we didn't add any additional profit on it. So we spend the whole of it. In Ilori, you pay about 35 million on that. But we just say that okay, let us encourage more participants wants to participate. Not that we don't have participants. We are struggling to even meet up the demand. The demand is much higher than our capability because we have been limited to admit only 25 based on the NCAA approval. NCAA approve for you this number of intake. Once you take more than what they approve, they will not license them. So the first 25 that arrive, that they want license by NCAA, we license them as a student. So we can't, if you don't have a license, you can't operate. The license as a student, we admit them like that.
Okay. So can we know the challenges that the institution is facing currently?
Yeah, actually the challenges is enormous. Number one, we can talk about issue of inadequate funding. Okay, inadequate funding is number one problem for us. We have need to upgrade our facilities and infrastructures to meet the international standard. Like I told you, the college must have an international standardization, and that right now people have started getting aware of our college. So recently, French nationals, they are coming. Also, Egyptians came for a training. I think they just departed a week back after they have finished the training. and that we're also about to sign MOU with the Civil Aviation Authority of South Sudan, because they want to launch the country into aviation, global aviation hub. And they came and sat with all, they inspected our facility. They were so impressed with our capabilities and other things. It's a new country, and they know that for them to launch the country into aviation business, they need to have capable manpower. So they believe we are capable of meeting their training needs. So we are going to run a program for them in South Sudan, and some of them they have to come to Nigeria to do the programs. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very
So
much.
lastly, I would like to know the legacy you would want to leave behind as the rector of the Nigerian College of Aviation Technology.
Well, that's my vision actually, and that I think that's the vision of Mr. President, to upgrade the college to the international standard and also ensure that our facilities, equipments are comparable with any aviation school worldwide. And we want to ensure that aviation college is self-sustained in terms of revenue generation, because we have the potential of generating revenue that can even sustain the college without even getting the government funding. So, and it's achievable if we can get the support from the government, and we can do so.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. It's been a pleasure and an honor to be in your presence.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.